What up, friends? It's yet another glorious day in Zamunda. So I just wanted to get on here and give y'all a bit of an update. It's been a minute since I made a video, since I talked to y'all, since I let y'all know what was going on with me, what's been happening in the glorious world of J Fingers. And what's been happening is not a lot. So I actually got a text message from one of my friends the other night. It was just random. It was just like out of nowhere. And he wrote me about one of my scripts. And he was just like, dude, just wanted to let you know I reread Potter's Field and loved it even more the second time around. You've got such a knack for screenwriting, man. Did you ever submit it anywhere? And I had to chuckle when I got that, when I read that, because of course, Potter's Field was the screenplay that I submitted everywhere, to everyone, to contests, to reps, managers and agents, to producers. That was the one that kind of, if anything, opened any doors or at least got people interested in my writing. That was the script that got me, my manager. So it's just like, I kind of chuckled and I responded, yeah, I did send that one out or whatever. And we just had like a little text dialogue, and he just said like a lot of encouraging things. And I even said, I was just like, this was unexpected, but I really do appreciate this because I have just been feeling just kind of unmotivated and just kind of, feeling like, is this even worth continuing to pursue? And I think a lot of people who are in my position have been feeling the same way. Hell, people who have succeeded, who've broken in, who've been working, in the industry for a while, I know have been feeling like, what's next? Is this even worth, pursuing? Is this worth continuing to do? Just like with the strikes and everything, even though at this point the AMPTP, they did agree to speak with the WGA, and they presented counter proposals, and I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I think right now the WGA, they're reviewing the counter proposals, and they're going to say whatever they say. They're going to, give their thoughts on them soon. But we're past the 100-day mark on the strikes, and I think that people really are, they're really starting to question, like, what the future holds. And I feel like a lot of us have tried to remain optimistic. I know that a lot of us have continued to just kind of like work on our projects. I've been working on Azalea, trying to get it into some sort of shape. And I just really hadn't been feeling much of anything lately. Just feeling disillusioned. That's what I've been feeling. Disillusioned with the industry and with my prospects of ever like breaking in and ever like really doing something, like really contributing, really like making something. And yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people are feeling the same way. But it's also interesting. It's also, because despite feeling, just having these kind of like negative thoughts and feelings, I've also been inspired. Like my buddy's text, like that actually motivated me. It's like reading that, it's just like, wow, like, all right, cool. I've been struggling with Azalea, and after getting that text and having that conversation with them, I booted up Final Draft last night and hammered out like 3 good pages on the script, and like pages that I really feel good about. And this is after just kind of like, days of sometimes opening the file and just kind of like looking at it and just being like, I don't have anything. There's nothing that I can give. There's nothing that I can put on the page. And to finally like get some stuff out that I thought was good, that stuff that I'm proud of. It's just like, okay, maybe there is, maybe I still have it. Maybe there's still something to this. And not only that, recently I went to support my homegirl Tiffany Tennille. Her short film Albion Rose screened as part of like a short film festival, highlighting female filmmakers. And I saw, her film was great. And I saw a number of other really just like fantastic films. And there were some weird films as well. There were some films that didn't really hit me. I'm just gonna be honest. But that experience, what that really just kind of like let me know is that if you have a vision, someone out there will support it. All these films that were part of this festival, they had backing from someone, whether it was from like Sundance or like whatever. These films, they got funding, they had backing and support. You could tell that these movies like cost, like, I mean, these are short films. These are, like no more than like 15-20 minute films, but you can tell that they had money, like they, had high budgets. And, some of them, in my opinion, some of them were not good. Some of them were just like wild. They were just like beyond. But at the end of the day, they were all the vision of a filmmaker who went out there and got the necessary resources to put it together. So that was one thing that really just kind of like, that was another thing that I found kind of inspiring. It's just like, okay, if you've got a vision, you've got a story, there's someone out there, someone willing to support, fund, distribute, like whatever. There's someone or some entity out there that will help you get your vision out. So there's that. They usually don't come today to like do like the okay, he's moved on. I know he's just doing his job. Like I said, I was just caught off guard because today is usually not the day that like the lawn maintenance crew, it's not their usual day, but whatever. And to be honest, I don't even remember what I was talking about. So much time has passed. I know I was talking about the short films and just how that was just kind of like inspiring just to know that, yeah, if you have an idea, you have a vision, someone out there will help you bring it to life. So, there's that. And it's just got me thinking, about whether or not I want to really just kind of focus on doing my own thing. I've talked about it several times on this channel, how I would like to, shoot something. I just need help because it's extremely difficult to shoot something by yourself. I mean, sure, it can be done. There was a filmmaker, I don't remember his name, but he did shoot a rather compelling and beautiful short like right at the start of the pandemic when everything was kind of shut down and he had this concept and he was able to do it. But my mind doesn't work like that. My mind does not work like that, and I don't have a concept that I can shoot by myself, starring me. But I would like to shoot something and explore avenues of getting it out there. So I do actually have a couple of ideas. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. Aside from that, life has just been lifing. I've been working the day job, the survival gig, which I'm happy to have. I am happy to have, but sometimes it can be a little soul crushing to know that you're selling 8 hours of your life so that you can take care of your basic needs instead of working on what you would, like to work on. But yeah, working the day gig, been trying to be a little more social, if that's possible, discovering new spots, seeing movies. I've seen quite a bit lately, seen Barbie again, plans to see Oppenheimer again. I've seen the new Ninja Turtles film, which I enjoyed. I saw Gran Turismo. I caught a sneak preview of Gran Turismo, and I was not expecting to enjoy that movie as much as I did. it's not anything groundbreaking, but it's a lot better than I think the previews suggest. And I didn't realize that it really is based on a true story. Like, I thought it was just kind of like, okay, they took like this little piece and they embellished the story, for the film. No, this film is based on like this actual kid's life story of going from being a gamer to being a professional race car driver. And yeah, I was just like, oh, this is wow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not a gamer at all. I've not played video games in decades. So I don't know, like what Easter eggs or whatever in the film, but I can tell that there are certain elements from the game that were incorporated into the film, especially during the racing scenes, obviously. And that was done really well. That was done really well. I've never been like a big racing fan, but I do like movies about racing. I love like Ford versus Ferrari or whatever. This is kind of, it's not on that level, but Gran Turismo. I'm going on about Gran Turismo because it's the most recent film that I've seen. And yeah, it's pretty good. So I would certainly suggest it. Like I said, I've seen the new Ninja Turtles, which I enjoyed, and yeah, seen Barbie again, which I enjoyed. Speaking of Barbie, I picked up the Criterion disc of Frances Ha, which I believe is like the first collaboration between Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. And it's supposed to, in some ways, be like an homage to the French New Wave, which I love. If you guys know me, you know that I love the French New Wave. Like, Godard and Varda and Truffaut and God, who else? I just, I love the aesthetic of those films. I just love how they break the rules. But in any case, I have Frances Ha. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on getting into it soon. I've not seen The Meg 2, which I'm surprised by. I was supposed to see it and I decided not to. And now we'll see. But yeah. So movies, I've been going to the movies, been back in the gym. Seriously, I've been back in the gym, trying to get it in, eating much, much better, trying to lose this belly. I've been failing at losing weight, and I'm really trying to take it seriously now. So, trying to take it seriously, and I think that's about it. There's, really nothing exciting has been going on lately. The motivation, it comes and it goes, and you gotta have. I know you gotta have discipline. You can't rely on just like motivation. You have to have the discipline to like work on stuff, on whatever it is, whether we're talking about writing a screenplay or going to the gym or whatever your goal is. And I need to do better about that. But these days I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. So hopefully the motivation that I'm feeling will, along with the dedication I'm trying to have, hopefully that will mean something. Anywho, like I said, just want to give y'all an update, just say what's up, let y'all know I'm still here. Thank all of you for still being there. And yeah, till next time. Peace.